Guys, my friends, patriots, and then the commie snowflakes. Welcome to another day of education for you. What are we looking at today? We're going to look at Milk Stout by Left Hand Brewing. This one was 6% and has a Obama opener. See if it gives any special directions. Sometimes they want you to pour hard. Having a monsoon today. Okay, it's dark. I don't, well, we can give it a try. Firefly. Nope, fail. Kind of like a snowflake. Thanks for the empowerment. You know, for a patriot, that is about all you really need, is the chance that you might be able to educate an uneducatable moron. On the other hand, let's see what you guys have to look forward to. An Obama phone, me paying for your rent and your food, and helping an illegal sneak across the border. Kind of smells like a milk stout. Kind of like a brown ale with some lactose going on. Enough of the sniffy. Let's drink. First comment was from the Crazy Scotsman with First Bitches. Definitely smooth. Yeah, roasted malts, coffee notes for this creamy sweet stout. Not as sweet as I would. I mean, if you can use the word sweet. Second was John Solar 283. Bulwark 1911. Trump is surrounded by goblins, and the heads are gonna roll. Yeah, more snowflake enlightenment. Trump train. Trump is my president. And he's also yours, and there's nothing that you can do about it. It's funny how the snowflake media, they can't possibly do anything that's newsworthy. Instead, all they can do is, you know, the montage of, we need to get to the bottom of this. We need to get to the bottom of this. There was a whole bunch of shit maybe you in the media should have gotten to the bottom of, like, how about the fact that in a public meeting, Trump may have done something that you just hope that you can try to run the course and then the gamut. You know, forget about real news. Let's continue with the fake news. Meanwhile, what about those Hillary Clinton servers? Wow, if you're really into news, you think you might want to look at where the news really is. Trump train grabbing him by the pussy, which would mean that he's grabbing lots of snowflakes and libtards. Johnny Concho Is it too early to talk whiskey? Cheers, everyone. No, no, Johnny. Johnny, it is never too early to talk whiskey. Let's get ourselves out a snowflake shot glass. Snowflake shot glass. And what should we venture into today? Maybe. Oof. Where's the other one? What the hell? Jerry, take that too? Oh, here we go. Let's go with the, speaking of Patriots, something that the snowflakes don't know anything about. I wish all you fuckers could be brought to your own little island, because I'd like to see how long it is before you came crawling back, because, you know, liberalism is a brain disorder and it just doesn't work. Like they say, eventually you run out of other people's money. Johnny? Little Knob Creek. The Crazy Scotsman. I'd be her bike seat for sure. Ben N. Top 10. JR10 Tequila. Oof. Yeah. JR10, yeah, that's a negatory, my friend. I gotta restock up. And I tell you, even if that is on sale again, I think I'm gonna have to go for the green bottle. Sitting here, there's this, but no, that's 190 proof, and anything that easily lights on fire, I just assume avoid. JR10 again. Okay, I've got the dibs on the bike seat for this one. Wow. Hi.
Hi.
What's up? What's up? What's up and shit?
What am I doing for dinner?
I thought you said you were gonna have ground cabbage or something.
No, not ground cabbage.
Did you go to your appointment? No. I thought mine was Thursday. It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
No, I rescheduled for next month.
Alright. I guess I'll figure that out after this.
Okay.
She's at a shooting range. Dropped her gun.
On the railroad tracks?
Yeah, and to top it all off, the bitch is drinking too. It's terrible.
No.
What's the other thing? Flag. See, she's looking at a flag. There's an American flag right there.
On the ground.
It got cropped.
On the railroad tracks?
On the, yeah, it's draped over the body on the railroad tracks.
Keep digging. You're going to need a bigger shovel.
Oh, since you're here as evidence, Christopher the other night was his usual stupid self.
Boyfriend?
Yeah. What is that on now?
I can't see. I don't have my glasses on. 2 pounds? Am I reading that right?
Oh, sorry, it moved. That's where it'll...
A 0?
0. 0.
That's going to be half a pound.
See, it moves too easily.
1 pound.
Actually.
Less than 1 pound.
Less than 1 pound. And Christopher? Stop focusing on the girl. God, what a piece of shit. Okay, there you go. That is what the trigger is at. Christopher.
I could have told you that.
I realize that it's not a digital one because that wanker in Louisiana, yeah, he never sent me the one that he said he was going to send me.
Wanker? No, that's, you know, across the pond. Why are you calling him a wanker?
Because I was trying to be polite. That's the best I could come up with.
Just swear at him in French, he'll know.
French. He's from California. He's not even an original plantee. I understand they're still looking for him too. J-Dog, maybe we can get a tour for a video. I'm assuming that you're talking about bent paddle, and yeah, I would love to, and I'm pretty sure that they would not have a problem with it. J-Dog, I hear you clean your plate. I gotta work on smaller portions. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, see, it's a problem. Parents that make you clean your plate. Well, that was perfect. Shelby jumped off the couch. J-Dog. Sinky Ship has just talking to the stepdad about this. Mule Team, damn, one of the snowflakes beat me here. And then 7 more. Stop. Put your cock away.
Yeah, that was funny, by the way. It was on Facebook. A little cockfight. Steve.
Meal Team, as long as you film day 10 for the brewer review, it would work for me. Cheers.
What?
On the 15-day reboot, day 10, I'm supposed to do a brewer review and a bunch of shots of whiskey and see how long I'm able to stand.
I thought you were doing your brewer review every single day.
I might.
You should.
Is it raining again?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Multi-Gunman, I'm late. No, it's good. It's all good. Meal Team 66, I hear the dummy 30 cal grenade will work. I saw it on YouTube, so it must be true. And the gas cutoff turns it into a single shot. Oh, it's perfect then for Joey Cuz. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, a few of you have been in search of a replacement SKS, because that one there is not going under the knife. And NIHAP sent me some links. One of those is running almost $500. Bullshit. And a Chinese was in the I think it was 340 range. The Crazy Scotsman was trying to give me a hand, but it turns out that well, it was gone. It was gone. So I'm kind of back to square one, and my buddy hasn't gotten back to me, the cheapskate. So I'm guessing that his is going to be another one that's close to $500, and that's a little pricey because all I'm going to do is literally gut it. So right now as it stands, I guess the best option is the one that NIHAP sent me the link to.
Jesus, what do you got, a body in this bag, for Christ's sakes?
No, it's my bug out bag.
Okay, let's just talk about this for a minute, shall we? You give me shit for the way that I pack on a trip to go to Vegas. You got more shit in here than I can ever put in my bag to Vegas. Okay?
When you go to Vegas,
I use everything in that bag, okay? I use everything in that bag.
That is a dwelling, the ability to cook, knives, a cookbook, fire starter.
So you got a bag to go in the bush. Then is what you're saying for
it's
camping.
the bug out bag, yeah.
For camping.
Well, I don't camp. I bug out. A buginski. A bug out ski.
Oh, Shelby, we're not having a domestic chill.
I'm thinking maybe a good cheeseburger and we could run it through the juicer.
No. We can have some soup and salad.
Mmm.
And vegetables.
Yeah, let's have a vegetable tray. Yeah, I have to look in, Steve, I was really hoping you'd be a little bit more of a wealth of information because I really do want to get the grenade for that. That's a showstopper right there. Meal team again. A beater chink would be good for this project. Yes, it would. Multi-gunman, I approve of that revolver. Multi-gunman.
What revolver?
Yesterday's house gun was the Blackhawk.
Your Ruger?
Multi-gunman is a serious revolver, dude.
My U-Birdie's better.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
I got my eye on 2 more.
And today the house gun. Wow, that was bad of me. Today the house gun is the XDM in 45. And, you know, it's not bad as a house gun because you plus one it, which it's not right now, is 13 rounds. Plus Cadillac V sent me the laser and a holster for this. As a side note, Cadillac V, the Walther will work in that holster. Unfortunately, if I was to say jog quickly, it'd probably shoot up and out of there because the Walther is a little bit smaller gun than this. But this Viridian laser works very well on those 2 guns. As far as how it, this one, I don't know how many models Viridian has, but this particular one that Cadillac V sent me is kind of specifically designed for the XDM and the holster, the matching holster with it. So it kind of makes it kind of compelling as a carry gun, which I might actually do this weekend because as much as I really have grown to enjoy the 9mm round, nothing says go fuck yourself like the 45. And in this particular case, JR10, they got the Lawman or PDX. This is a sweet shooter. The Talon. I don't know why. My luck with Talon is about 50-50. I clean the shit out of the guns with rubbing alcohol and follow all the directions, and as you can see, you know, this is just came out perfect down here. And the one on my G19, I got one. We don't want to muzzle. Oh, I just muzzle swept myself on TV. Oh, you snowflakes! You're gonna fucking shit. It's kind of coming loose right there, and it was almost immediately. But I like the Talon grips. I guess I could always grab the wood burner and stipple it or something. Meal team. Changing your eating habits is hard but worth it. Hi, Chris. Wow. This is like Sherlock.
What?
He pre-planned this 24 hours ago.
Hi, Steve.
Meal team 66. Yeah, my wife is just as cool. Oh, see, he was saying hi because when he got to this point in commenting, you were down here yesterday. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of funny because here you are again.
Ta-da. I go now.
Okay.
Can't stick around for, What's his name's comment?
We could do shots. Ammo head?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta.
Usually I come in right when, you know, you're at his comment.
I gotta check.
Or has he commented?
I gotta check on him. I haven't heard from him yet this week.
Are you gonna make him part of the brew review?
No, I'm not gonna make him part of the brew review. I'm just gonna check in on him. I mean, these guys probably like it even more when they don't have to listen to me talk, because they're side distractions. Yeah, it's been a while. Except for, by now, well, he still might be up. I mean, considering he works at night.
Well, it's only 5 o'clock there, so maybe, yeah.
There. If he's still alive, we'll probably hear back from him. He better be. Zeus. Crusades live on in each of us. Stephen Bush.
Bueller.
I am Sofa King We Todd Did. I am so we totted. Stephen Bush. Always bills in the works in Oklahoma gun rights. For now that I know of, and 2 first the governor's desk. 1 for public transportation carry, and the other is removing the felony charges of pointing your pistol in defense. You can get a felony if you aim your gun at someone in defense. That's stupid. Fucking snowflake libtard mentality.
The stupidity needs an enema.
Stephen Bush. So the doc gave the go-ahead. Can't do veggie juice. It's terrible.
Ooh.
All Steve is doing is like fruits.
Oh no, he's got to do veggies too. Too many carbs and fruits.
Steve, you can't do just fruit. You have to do veggies too. Buck it up. You know what I've discovered? Do not... The worst concoctions that I've made, and they were not Joe Cross's recipes. Everything I've had from Joe so far has been drinkable. Was the one with the blueberry, red grapes, pomegranate? Was that his?
Blueberry, celery, pomegranate. Yeah. That one was his.
Yeah, that's
with a little touch of ginger. You didn't like that?
The celery. Why? Why when you eat celery tastes like nothing, but amongst 3 powerful fruits, all I could taste was that stupid celery. I mean, I'd still drink it again compared to my own.
Well, you're going to have to, because it's considered one of the energy drinks, and you need... Yeah.
Well, considering when I went off reservation and made some shit on my own...
Yeah, don't do that.
Steve, this is all I can tell you. The worst thing that I have made for myself so far, not following Joe Cross's recipes, if you just don't breathe while you're drinking it, it's really not that bad. And it is all about what it's doing good for you.
Yeah, but if you can mix it with fruits and vegetables, and most of the time you taste the fruits more so than the vegetables.
Steve?
Except for the celery that you have an issue with. Try
parsnip, pear, and just a little bit of ginger. Now, unless you really like ginger, now the rest of you can listen to this too. Ginger is very powerful, and all of these juicing combinations, they always tell you, I mean, basically, you could make 2 big-ass glasses of juice, and the ginger is like a sugar cube's worth. Like a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch cube, and you will still notice it. Unless you're a big fan of ginger, then shit, do whatever you want, but there's a lot of pluses to ginger.
Reduction in inflammation, for one. Helps with joints, swelling, and pain.
And I knew this chick in high school named Ginger, but it was more swelling that took place than... Never mind. Ginger and Marianne on a 3-hour tour.
Uh-huh.
Personally, I didn't like ginger at all. Mary Ann was the hot one. That's just me, though.
Uh-huh.
Stephen Bush again. Maybe John can make you a Huber break for the 5.7. Yeah, you're being funny. Joey Cuz. Well, actually, he could. Joey Cuz. Tell Christine to... Never mind. Joey Cuz. A couple of tenors and a shot of whiskey equals buying a High Point. Trust me, I know.
Yep. You gotta send that to him.
Oh,
he bought it. Lock, stock, and barrel. No refunds.
No, he's no longer the proud owner of a High Point. Which reminds me, I still have to get his package out.
You can't. No refunds.
You get rid of that piece of shit. Smile money. Banana Radiance? Question mark. Well, you know, it's a thing. It's... Tardisius, the SKS Bolt mod is an easy 10 out of 10. Trump train. Yes, sir. That I'm gonna be doing to the Bolt. Welcome to you just became part of the Brew Review. Hello, you've reached BandEBrewReviews. Unfortunately, you are now live on video. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured you would be sucking dick. I wasn't exactly sure what I'd catch you doing.
Well, you know, it's a little early to start sucking dick right now. Usually I do that in a couple of hours.
Ah, okay, I got you. I thought you were starting earlier and earlier. I thought you were, you're getting older. I thought you might, want to start earlier.
Wait, you do.
You might miss Matlock.
Yeah, you're breaking up. I didn't hear any of that. Just kidding.
Yeah. It's not that I'm breaking up. You're just getting older and don't hear as well.
It's kind of a selective hearing, I think.
Oh, selective deafness? I got you.
Yeah. See, instead of...
Drinking beer, I thought you were starting juicing. Shouldn't you be doing juice reviews now?
Well, I was thinking about it, but I thought okay, imagine this. We haven't officially started the 3 juices per day and nothing but juice yet. But can you imagine a 10% beer and a shot of whiskey on day 10?
Wow, it'd be like your senior year of high school all over again.
Wow, you are just right on it today. You might want to get in touch with Glockgeist and inform him how this shit works.
I haven't talked to that fool in a while.
Well, let me tell you how it is. If you ever have him live on anything, tell him that the camera is not running, and it's a lot funnier than if he knows the camera is running.
I've only, every time I've ever talked to him, you have to tell him something, wait 10 seconds, and then see what his reply is, because his internet is only better compared to Ed's.
That's true. He and of course his preferred location is down in the man cave, and it's pretty much a no-go for anything internet down there.
Every time I've ever talked to him on chat, I have to be like, "So, man, what do you think of this?" Go upstairs, get a drink, come back downstairs, and wait for his reply.
Nice. So, is this something Brew Review, or do you want me to give you a call back as soon as I'm done with this?
I was just calling a bullshit with you, so yeah, just, whatever. Nothing important.
Are you on break, or are you at home?
No, I'm over at job number 2. I'm beating on bicycles right now.
Yeah, is that what you call it?
Yeah. That's what we're calling it this week.
You're beating on bicycles.
Beating on bicycles. Dude, here's the funny thing. In this line of work, sometimes you don't want customers seeing what you have to do. I mean, you really don't want a guy that owns a $7,000 carbon road bike seeing you take a rubber mallet to it. You know, you have to break out a 5-foot cheater bar to work on a $5,000 carbon road bike. Yeah, you're like, can you wait outside? I don't really want you seeing this.
Well, you know how it goes. It's the same thing I tell people in my line of work. It's $55 an hour. It's $75 an hour if you watch, and it's $100 an hour if you help.
You know, that's about right, because it's I used to have this lady that would not leave her unit alone. Like, it was like, just, I have to drop it off and wait on it. I can't leave it. I'm like, and she would literally stand there and watch you. I'm like, just go away.
So you were servicing her unit?
I was servicing her unit.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I could just read comments and you could add your own commentary to them.
Sure, go right ahead.
Well, actually, there's nothing for you to work with on this one. Nihap says, I have the perfect beater SKS for you. You want to trade. I think I even have some good wood laying around for Big Redneck Papa. Now,
he does have the perfect beater.
Now, he's the one that sent me some links to some online sales, so he didn't happen to mention this whole trade thing then. I guess it depends on what he wants to trade for, because what I am not willing to trade is that one right there.
Right?
Okay, Smile Money. Well, if it has not happened with the riots, but finally some of the protest people are fighting back. I guess that's something that was in the news that I haven't seen.
I like Smile Money. He's a good dude, and if you pay him 50 cents extra, he'll smile for the finish.
Ed, the book that goes with the SKS shows it was created in 1970 or 71. Well, never issued, never fired. Okay, well, I guess that kind of doesn't tell you how old the rifle is, but it tells you when it was put in a crate, and I don't know anything about that. Do you?
Does that rifle not have like a year mark on it, like AKs and AKs and Mosins and stuff do? Does it not have a year like that it was produced on it, on the receiver?
Well, I've got.
I know jack shit about SKSs. I've seen one or two in my day, but I don't have a lot of working knowledge of an SKS.
Yeah, I'm PW Arms, Redmond. I don't know if that's VA. Sestava. It is a 5966, and it tells what it's chambered in, and then it says Yugo. Other than that, all it has is serial numbers.
Well, at least you know it's a Yugoslavian. I mean, that's good. I know Yugoslavian AKs are amazing. You know.
Well, that's kind of why I have no desire. This was sent to me. This was sent to me from Ed, and it was supposed to be for my project. And
Ed's good at that. Hey, here's a rifle for your projects you want to do, and showing up with something you're like, I'm not cutting this up.
Exactly. I mean, oh,
look at Ed. Like, here you go, man. Here's your 9130 carbine, pre-World War II, all numbers matching hex. You can cut it up. No.
Yeah. No.
And then I was told by no less than 3 people if I cut it up, they would beat me.
Well, the only cutting that I'm going to do to this is just for a creature comfort for my own using it. Since you don't know about, well, you may know about this on the SKS. I took the box mag out of it. It has the 30-round mag in it.
Right,
And
you're doing the mag conversion, so you can use 30-round detachable mags.
Actually, no. I'm looking into that because, well, in the chassis version you can see the duckbill. In this one you really can't unless you turn it upside down like I am now. No, if you take if you grind the lips off of the bottom of the bolt, you can take the magazine out of the rifle if the bolt is closed. Right now, the only way to remove the magazine is to open the bolt. So if you have some kind of a malfunction, you're kind of screwed. So it's literally like I don't know. Pick someone that has minimal skills. You literally, if I took the bolt out right now and showed it to you, you'd be like, that's all you have to do. I've heard of people doing it with a file. I think there's a little bit too much material. So basically, put it in a vise, have a rag and some cool water, and take a few passes with your angle grinder. And then cool it off so you don't heat the bolt up too much. But you just basically it has a channel. It has a channel that holds the mag in place, and you're just taking off the bottom metal material so that it doesn't trap your magazine.
Nice. I don't know I've seen guys that have SKSs that have the tactical stocks on them, and they'll take a 30-round detachable mag that I don't, honestly, this is how dumb I am on them. I don't even know if it takes an AK mag or if it's a dedicated, magazine for them. But I've seen detachable mag SKSs, but I don't know what it takes to acquire this.
Well, the actual detachable one, there's 2 different models, and I believe they do take a AK-47 mag. This one takes a mag specifically made for this kind of conversion.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I have to put it in the Tardisius holder. Granted, DJ Alkaline 1 can not see this because he is on the phone, but you people can. Look at the profile of the bolt carrier, and you see this metal here at the bottom. All you do is grind that flush with the bottom material, and on this side there's dual ridges. You just grind it down to that ridge. All you have to do is remove a little bit of that bottom material. Punch the pin out, take it all apart, so you don't have to worry about debris and stuff getting in there. But just remove that lip, this bottom rail keeps the mag from falling out. And once you've done that, you're good to go. So that's what I will be doing some night this week or this weekend, is just quickly taking that off. And yeah, you could do it with a Dremel tool, but I'm gonna use not a bench grinder, but my handheld angle grinder, and just quickly clean this up.
You could probably almost do it with, like, if you had a reasonable, like, sanding disc on there, you could almost probably do it with a like a belt sander, those little, portable belt sander things, lay it on its back and you got one that you can make it run all the time, you could probably do that. But
yeah.
I mean, it's obviously be easier to use an angle grinder.
Well, when you see this in the video, it's the top of it and that lower lip are the same. I had thought about using my bench grinder, but
right.
I don't want to. I don't want to by accidentally hit the top of the bolt, because that's what you could possibly hit with a belt sander. I mean, if your belt sander, if you had a distinctive wheel and you could track it, there's roughly about 3/8 of an inch between the top and where you will be grinding. So everybody that I've seen that has done this has done it with an angle grinder, probably because you're able to take it down quickly and you're able to minimize hitting the top part of the bolt.
No, you definitely don't want to hit the top part of the bolt. I mean, that would not be a good day.
So, yeah, that's my project sometime this week or by the weekend, is just to do that. And if the weather's nice, I'd actually like to get out and try shooting it this weekend.
I've got to find some time this week to. I guess I'm going to have to do another barrel polishing adventure. About 10 hours of my time polishing a barrel. So.
Ed, fine review. Gillian 426. Looks like piss in a glass to me, Eric. Just saying, my friend. Gillian,
I want to know how he knows.
Gillian 426. Whiskey. I know you missed it. Cheers. I've already done one shot of whiskey, and now he's encouraging another one.
Well, of course.
I'm leaving this up to you.
A shot of whiskey? I mean, I'm more of a vodka man, but sure, go for it.
Here's the funny thing. I have about 7 bottles of whiskey sitting over there on the shelf, and I too am more of a vodka fan, and I have none of that.
Yeah, well, I blame you for my high-dollar vodka obsession, you bastard. Freaking, here, try some ocean vodka.
Oh, you can get that down there?
No, that's the damn problem. I can't.
I'll have to find you some.
Do you know how frustrating it is? I've had to go back to drinking Kettle One.
Hey, you're not doing bad with Kettle One. Have you tried Stelechnia, like maybe black?
No, the only vodkas I really drink are, obviously I'm a Grey Goose fan. Definitely Kettle One. Ocean's probably my favorite now. Like the Absolute Black Label's not bad, but that's like about as cheap as I'll go on vodka.
I'll be honest when I say I really like Ocean, but you know what happened with Ocean. When it was first introduced in this area, you could get a 750 milliliter bottle of it, and as you know, it's a fairly unique bottle. You could get that bottle for, I think it was $23 or $24, and now it's $40.
Doesn't surprise me. I was like really surprised when we bought some of it that time, how cheap it was, and then, how good it was. I was like, that's actually a vodka that'll sneak up on you. You can mix that stuff pretty hefty, and, it's so smooth, you don't, it'll sneak up on you.
Jay from Elite Ammunition. I'm going to read both his comments together because they're both on the last brew review, not yesterday's. Not current, don't care, love the shit out of my SKS. Oh, and yes, decoozing is a chore. Brad Thomas. 6 haters so far. I wonder, do they hate you or do they hate beer?
I believe that goes without saying.
Okay, thank you, Travis. Gillian426, hello Christine, enjoyed your chat. Big Redneck Papa. The iron sights needed an upgrade too. Everything else you said is 100% correct. I used my Dremel and a diamond dust metal bit to reshape my bolt carrier, just to have better control. Beer girl, damn. I know they make I have metal bits for the Dremel, but I'm not sure how quickly that would go. I guess I could give it a try. What I really need to do is I need to pick up another vise. I've got the one sitting right here, but I hate doing a lot of grinding and shit down here, seeing how it's sitting right next to the computer, the amplifier, the big ass TV, so I'm this weekend or sometime this week I might just pick up a cheap vise, and what I'd really like to do is that whole mount it on something where you can move it around in your garage, say something like that.
I remember when that used to actually be your gun bench and not a telecommunications center.
Yeah. Telecommunications. It's too loud, you're too old. It sounds like you have a really fun project ahead. I have got to get some sort of a rifle soon other than my 308 bolt-action deer rifle. Laugh out loud. Cheers, brother. Mr. Holster, congrats. You are at 6. I'm assuming he's talking about dislikes. As of the recording of this, I had 8, which I absolutely think is great, because one of the things that keeps me coming back here daily is knowing that I piss off somebody. Mr. Holster,
my gun collection video, when I put it up, it hadn't been live for more than like 45 seconds when it had a dislike.
Wow.
I'm glad my trolls are still so loyal.
Yeah.
I thought they had forgotten me.
Well, yeah, you were all worried that people would have forgotten you, but obviously your trolls haven't.
Obviously my trolls have not. Well, actually, man, that video's got like 800 views right now, and I'm like, I haven't put up a real video in like damn near a year, and then that one within a week's rolling like 800 views. I'm like, I'll take that.
Mr. Holster, 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Thank God. He's referring to how long it took me to actually take my first sip of the beer. John Solar 283, love the SKS. What a beaut. It's too loud, you're too old. Thanks, brother. I can say one really great thing for YouTube, and that's the way I've got to get in touch and get to know some great, like-minded people through it. Muzzle first. I think you gained a troll. You now have 6. No, I gained 2 trolls. I now have 8. Congratulations. You should treat yourself to a beer. Well, actually, I think I might. First, well, Travis is here. Travis, actually, this is something I know Travis would like. I'm drinking Milk Stout from Left Hand Brewery. This one is 6% by volume. This is the Joey bought a 6-pack, and the prick only left 1. And I would give this an 8.5.
I'll tell you this, man. If you ever send a care package down my way with beer in it, add some Nitro Milk Stout in there, because your daughter's about to go nuts that she can't find any Nitro milk.
That was also from Left Hand, and that is one of my favorites. I'll have to get a vodka Milk Stout care package together.
We have hit every beer store around here trying to find some Nitro Milk Stout. Most people are like, never heard of it.
That is absolutely a shame.
Oh, it's around here, man. Good. If it ain't Budweiser or Miller Lite, it ain't a good beer. I mean, along with company, would love it here.
Okay, and the last comment was from Jonathan. Love me some Citra. Good stuff, cheers. I'm hitting the refresh button to see if Jonathan's comment was the last. And Jonathan's comment stands as the last comment. Let's check and see if in the last 50 minutes, if the troll count went up at all. 90 views. Oh, I lied. There's only 7. There's only 7 thumbs down. God damn it. I was hoping there's... We haven't hit 8 yet. 7...
Only 7 thumbs down? You're losing your touch.
I know. Well, no, that's over here. Now, let's not forget, me and John Solar had this conversation. I put up my video, which you commented on the Iraq veteran one. I didn't put up any titty clickbait. I thought about it, but I tried to make the title sound, try to go after their idol, Eric, and I hate to say it, but people say, clickbait. Here's the problem. Sex sells. You either have a provocative title, or if you have titty clickbait.
This whole YouTube has completely changed. I literally sit down and had a 45-minute conversation, not longer, with John the other night about a game plan to get my channel back up and going, in this new YouTube environment, and it has completely changed on how things work and all that. And I'm just like, wow, this kind of sucks.
Oh, it does. And I told you yesterday. I had a conversation with. Well, I'll just skip the name. You probably know who I'm talking about. And things like, especially channels like ours that are restricted because we're evil and we either talk politics, we have politics that differ from the views of the snowflake crowd. Or you have evil guns, or you have alcohol. I was told, and this is just an advice for you guys, is the tags really don't mean that much anymore. And
I went through and pulled all of my channel, all my master channel tags that I used to tag every video with are gone. It's ridiculous.
Well, here's a funny one. One of my videos recently that has more views than average was the one that I tagged. I put "I love Obama," "Hillary Clinton is my god," "Snowflake power," "Unicorn love." That helps.
Well, you know all my screen names.
Yeah. So make sure that your title isn't provocative, and then just get rid of the tags. I guess it really, especially if you have if you have a way. I mean, because I have so many troll accounts that I use. If you're able to like I put the ebomey channel in restricted mode, and then went looking at the brew channel. I don't even remember how many videos you have. I don't think you have jack shit if you look at your channel in restricted mode.
John looked at my channel in restricted mode, and I think I have 1 video.
I have no brew review videos, and on the ebomey side, I have 3 videos, and they're all from Magnum boots.
It's ridiculous. Even my Windows Movie Maker video that I did, about fixing your busted-ass Movie Maker software.
Yeah.
That one is even coming up restricted.
Good God.
So, yeah, it's ridiculous. But, I don't know. Hopefully everybody, anybody listening, I am back. I have lots of cool shit coming up. I got a bunch of Mossberg parts, a whole new AR coming up, whole new 1022, all kinds of fun shit.
Yeah, and I'd actually like to address something quickly, since how you're here. There's a new troll in town, and there was I think a little shady business was at hand, but due to the location of the troll, a couple of people that should know better thought that maybe Travis, DJ Alkaline 1, could have been the troll, and it was like, I'm here not just because he's on the phone, because actually somebody else was there that night, and I came a little unglued. Anybody that thinks for a moment, like knows what I'm talking about, it was in no way possible that it was Travis. So
yeah, everybody needs to know. Some people don't know, some people do. I mean, I'm family. Unfortunately, I'm married into this family, so I'm never calling you Dad. By the way.
Oh, you will. It might take a Desert Eagle, but it'll happen.
But, I mean, any problems that any of us have together, we say, it's in private, it's not online, it's, that's just straight up immature shit. And I get why some people thought it was me. I mean, it did look suspicious, but anybody that really knows me ought to know that I'm above that shit.
Well, not to mention, we know a lot more than I want to talk about here right now, but I can guarantee you that you weren't trolling around. That's wrong wording. You weren't cruising around in the said location. So I just want to leave it at that. Anyone hearing my voice, because a few of the people that were wondering frequent this channel and video chats and shit, and I've told everybody, it's like, come on, it's like, give me a break. If I've ever had a problem with Travis, me and Travis discuss it. There's a difference between having fucking balls and doing what this fucking piece of shit is doing. And I would also like to comment that the said piece of shit did leave a comment, and the only reason that I haven't deleted it yet is because the easiest way to track somebody is with an active link, and if I delete the comment, then I lose the link. So I need to wrap this up because I do not want to go into the hour mark, and we're only like 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes away from that, Travis. Tomorrow we're going to look at a beer from Founders that was named after Travis.
Big cock?
Dirty Bastard.
Oh, well, that works too.
Muzzle First sent me that beer, and that's what we're going to look at tomorrow. So I'm going to let you guys, I'm going to turn you guys loose, and I'm going to finish this conversation with Travis. So again, I appreciate all the comments and the 8 trolls. By now, you're probably long gone, but please stick around. You actually might possibly learn something if you're able to let go of the snow. Cheers, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Any last words there, Travis?
Lady boy.